The only truly way to manifest anything into your life is by having it. How can you have something that you physically don't have? That's how the universe tricks you. That's why the universe actually works backwards. The more you push a person, the further away they go. Pull toward yourself, and you focus on yourself, the object goes to you. Obsession is destroying your manifestation. And today I'm going to show you the principle of the pedestal, how it works, and why being obsessed with the thing you desire is actually destroying your manifestation and your chances to actually have the thing that you want. The pedestal. What is this all about? It's very simple actually. Everything you put on a pedestal will be far away from you. You cannot reach anything that you put on the pedestal. If you're obsessed with somebody, like this person here, this is you, this is that person that you're obsessed with, what happens to you is that you can never reach that person. When you're obsessed with something, that means you do not have that thing. And the universe can only give you what you have. And because you don't have this person or money or love or anything or a car or a house, whatever you put on the pedestal, you're not gonna have that. The more you pedestalize it, the more you're obsessed with it, what happens is it goes further away. You try reaching it, but you can never truly get it. That's why putting anything you desire on a pedestal is the wrong thing to do. So what is the right thing then? Because if you can't be obsessed with something, what's the only thing that you could do to actually manifest something? You need to ignore it. You need to completely ignore it, not just ignore it. The only thing you truly need to do to manifest anything is to focus on yourself. The only truly way to manifest anything into your life is by having it. And if you truly want to have something, you need to be in the feeling and in the knowing that you have that thing. Even if it's money, again, even if it's a house, a significant other, whatever you want, you need to have it. And that's how you get everything you want, just by having it. Now, that sounds contradictory, right? How can you have something that you physically don't have? That's how the universe tricks you. That's why the universe actually works backwards. Imagine a mirror, and you're standing in front of that mirror. The universe reflects everything it sees in the mirror. So if you're a person who doesn't have money and you talk to yourself, I am poor, I don't have money, I never have enough, then the reflection, the universe will give you more of that. Not having, being poor, miserable. But you can trick the mirror. If you present yourself in the mirror as the person who already has that thing, then yeah, you will get that. You will have that. So, how do we do this? We need to act as the person who already has that thing. So let's say you want to buy a house. If you truly want to buy a house, like let's say an expensive house, a house you can't really afford, what would you do to actually try to have that house? If you had millions and millions of dollars, you would probably go house shopping. You would look at different houses that are attracted to you, that you enjoy. And then just by doing that, you're prepping your subconscious. You're changing your reality to showing you the paths. It's opening the doors for you to actually do it, to actually get that desired outcome, to get that house. Same thing with the person. Instead of focusing totally on them, what you actually do is focus on yourself. Focus on the things that you need to do for yourself. And what happens to you when you get more magnetic, because you're working on yourself, you're healing, you're becoming a better person, what happens then is that you'll feel more attractive. There's a magnet around you. You magnetize yourself. You become magnetic. And then you attract the person you truly desire. That's how it works. Instead of trying to think of a way, oh, how can I hang out with them? Say you want to watch a movie. Instead of like, oh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna hang out with this person? Just go watch a movie and ask them, hey, I'm watching a movie this Friday or this Saturday. Do you want to come with me? And even if they don't want to watch the movie with you, they don't have time, you just go by yourself because you're doing things that you enjoy either way. So just do the things you love and just ask the person, hey, you want to come with? Hey, you want to do this with me? Anything you want, anything that's interesting to you, you can do. And then call somebody, hey, you want to do this with me? Either way, you're going to do it because you want to experience happiness, joy. You want to be magnetic. That's how you break the cycle. That's how you break the depressive cycle where you don't have anything, where you can't find the right person for you, by being the person who has everything, who already has them. That's how you win the game of life, basically. That's why if you're obsessed with somebody, they just run away from you. There's 100% in your life. You had a boyfriend, not even a boyfriend, a stalker kind of a guy who just stalked all your pictures, liked everything, watched all your stories, but you never paid attention to him because he looked stalky. He looked obsessed with you, but he never got to know you. And that's why the weird, eerie feeling that he's following you is always there. And when you have that feeling with somebody, you're not gonna be with them, of course. That's the energy the person you're obsessed with has next to you. It's not really the stalker energy. It could be, again, but it's more like you're overwhelming them. You're too much focusing on them. You want them to focus on you. And you need to be seen. You need to go out. You need to have fun. People are attracted to fun. Go on a concert. Do something interesting. Go climb a mountain. Maybe that person's a mountain climber. If he sees your story or your picture of like climbing mountains, he's probably gonna call you up or like send you a message like, hey, wanna go rock climb with me too? Like, I enjoy this stuff. Like, let's do it. Why not? That's how it works. You become magnetic to that person. Not only to that person, but every person who enjoys activities that you do. So just go out and have fun without any expectations of anything. Without having to be obsessed, without thinking about the outcome. Just enjoying your life brings you multiple opportunities. You just having fun, being in a state of bliss and happiness will bring you more bliss and happiness. Or you can rot in your room and think about that person all day and nothing will change because you keep becoming more obsessed and more obsessed. I want to show you. I actually watched this in a podcast. I think it was a CEO from a diary of a CEO, but I don't remember the guy's name. But he showed something extremely simple for everybody to understand. It's so effective. Imagine this is the object of your desire. It could be a person, it could be money, it could be anything you ever want. Now, when I try to push forward and reach it, what happens? My object actually goes away from me. It keeps going away from me. The more I push, the further the object goes. The more you push a person, the further away they go. So the pushing sensation is you being obsessed with them. You're putting them on the pedestal. You're trying to do everything to make them notice you. That is not going to work. Because you're just making them more distant from you. They're just way further than they ever were. But what happens when you focus on yourself, when you do the things that you want, when you really have that person, when you pull toward yourself, when you focus on yourself, the object goes to you. This is the most simplest law in the universe. When you focus on yourself, when you pull towards yourself, you can't really see it. You pull towards yourself, you get the things that you want, or you get the things that you have. So you need to already have the things to truly have them. That's the trick of the universe. That's how it works. That's why your poor mentality. That's why you can't make any money. If you're surrounded with people who can't make any money, who are stuck in a dead-end job but happy, who can't even get a job, how do you expect to get it for yourself? If everybody around you tells you there's no money, you can't make any money, like it's a difficult situation right now, then that's gonna reflect into your reality. It's gonna be 10 times worse. How can that be true? But at the same time, you got like kids that are like 18, 19, making 10K, 20K, 50K, $100,000 per month. You got people, you got like people who attract everybody. They're so magnetic because they are safe inside themselves. They know who they are. And they act as they want because they are them. They're not acting as somebody. They're acting as themselves. They're being true to themselves. And when you're absolutely the truest version of you, you're the most magnetic. When you are you, you are the best version of you. When you act as somebody, that's probably gonna be the worst version of you. In the long run, even if you do act, even if you do fake it, what happens then? The person who gets to know you will understand that, oh, you faked it. And you'll be terrified. You'll be so disappointed when they find out. You'll live in fear of them not finding out who you truly are. And why would you live that? Why would you go through all that when you don't have to? When they say be yourself, that means act is the way you would want to act in that situation. If you're pissed off at somebody because they said something to you that angered you, if you're okay with that, and you're not truly okay with that, and you're lying to yourself, what's gonna happen? They're gonna keep doing it to you. But if you actually say how you feel, if you do it, if you actually tell them, even if you shout, even if you're truly angry, you have to let it go. You have to tell them, because that's the real you. That's not the fake version of you. Even if you lose that person, it's better to lose that person than to lose yourself. You have nothing else to lose except for yourself. Why would you want to lose yourself? That's the only true thing you have, yourself. And even if that's fake, then everything in your reality around you is fake. That's why you're tired. That's why when you wake up, you're scrolling in bed because you got no motivation. There's no reason for you to wake up. There's nothing to push you forward because you're trying to find everything outside of yourself. But all the answers, all the love, all the happiness is found inside of you. Everything you ever wanted is inside of you. All the happiness, all the person you truly desire, they're already here. They're already here. They're already yours. And you're not manipulating them by manifesting their feelings. You're just being the true version of yourself who has a thing, who has them. So it's not manipulation. You're not doing anything bad to them. You're just showing your true colors. They love your color. They want to be next to you. They want to be with you. They love you. They truly love. It's not manipulation. You're not doing anything bad to them because you're just showing your true self to them. That's how you win. That's how you get everything. That's how people love you. That's how even hate you. That's why it's polarizing. But you want people to hate you too, because it's people who you do not need, who are just gonna hinder you, who are drowning you in their lives, who want to take you down with them. But you don't have to take that. You don't. The only thing you need to do is to know that you already did it and truly believe that. You cannot fake belief. That's the whole point of belief. You cannot fake a belief. It's the most simplest thing. The belief you have has to be true for you. And when it's true for you, it's true for your entire reality. Reality will reflect your belief, the truth of your belief. If you said to yourself, I'm ugly, it's impossible for me to get this man or this girl, then that's exactly what's gonna happen. It's gonna be impossible for you. You can't do it. They're not yours. But if you say to yourself, I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am lovable, I am love itself, what happens then? Then you become what you speak of. You become what you think. You become what you are. And the more you become, the more you're gonna get everything that you want. That's why manifestation is so awesome. Yeah, hopefully this video did help you. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.